In order to reduce social vices among youths in AJEROMI IFELODUN local government area, the authorities of the council recently partnered with an NGO to sensitize students and pupils on the need to shun violence but embrace hard work. We have this coming up in those reports.
Every Nigerian youth has a role to play in nation building. To encourage self-reliance among youth, the AJEROMI IFELODUN local council held a leadership summit for students within the council area. The summit, which held at Lioni Hall, AJEGUNLE, had in attendance council staff, teachers, and students drawn from both public and private secondary schools in AJEGUNLE. Speaking at the event, one of the guest speakers, Dayo Nigeria, highlighted some hazards that could endanger the future of a Nigerian youth. He implored students to shun all forms of social vices, gambling, and other negative behaviors that could destroy their future.
So for me, all my work are built from the things that I've experienced. My work with secondary school students were built from the things that I did as a secondary school student that I feel that many students should not be a part of. She talked about inferiority complex. All that led me into stealing, into gambling, into visiting herbalists was just because I felt inferior. But today, I do not live in Lagos, in case you do not know. I traveled into Lagos yesterday night for this, and I'm leaving almost immediately. I live in Osogbo. Why do I live in Osogbo? Is it because I do not have a space anywhere in Nigeria? By God's grace, there's no way I want to live in Nigeria that I will not live, and of course, be a voice. But there was a burden that I should go back to that place which is my state. There's nothing to be ashamed of in saying you live in a particular place that people think is interior. So if you are thinking you are in AJEGUNLE, and that's the reason you will not do well in life, that's just lying. And I think I'm becoming a part of AJEGUNLE because this is the second time that they will bring me to AJEGUNLE to talk to AJEGUNLE people. TEDx AJEGUNLE 2 years ago, I was here to talk to AJEGUNLE people. And that's when she reached out to me to be part of this. I felt we should come talk to us about the power of who you are. Locations do not determine you. Your parental upbringing does not also tell a lot about you. I spoke to myself. I started buying books on development. And all of the things that money could not give me, stolen money, all of the things that the herbalist couldn't give me, all of the things gambling couldn't give me, the power of the within started giving me that. My change story did not start when I was in the university. My change story started right from that in secondary school, SS3. So if you are thinking you are too young to chart a path forward for yourself, you are deceiving yourself. This is the time that you write the story of your life. By God's grace, from that same secondary school boy whose parents will look at him and say nothing good will come out of his life, there's nowhere that I go today that I'm not celebrated. I live in Osogbo. Some of you may not even know where Osogbo is, but I travel around the world from that same Osogbo, teaching people about how to live a meaningful life. You can be in AJEGUNLE. AJEGUNLE is actually still a big place. AJEGUNLE is in Lagos. Osogbo is in Osun State. People even mistake the name Osogbo with Ogbomoso. So you know how difficult it is. Your life is your responsibility, students. Your life is your responsibility. Government is not the definer of what happens to your life. If government is not providing aid, you have to take it.
It is now estimated that in the year 2020, there will be more slums in the world, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, except leaders begin to deliberately take action to upgrade the slums. Now, as prefects or as leaders, how is that my business? If government is to upgrade the slums, I am not government. I don't formulate the policy. I don't have the power. I don't even have the finances. So what I'm going to talk to you about is purely what you as a person will do. The SDGs are not about government. Sustainable development goals, as I was saying, is not about government alone. It's not about the United Nations. Yes, the agreement to come up with the Sustainable Development Goals came out of the General Assembly resolution. And General Assembly resolution means that member nations of the United Nations, there are about 193 member nations, Nigeria inclusive, And once they make a resolution, it means that people should follow. And of course, everybody agreed to this resolution of the SDGs, like I said, because it has to do with people. It has to do with prosperity. It has to do with planet. It has to do with peace. You see, when there are conflicts, when you have conflict, you understand what conflict is? You know what conflicts are? When you have conflict, you can never have peace. It's not possible. And you can never have development. So, my word to you as leaders in your school, a lot of people have said things that will inspire you. They have said things that you begin to look at. They have said things how you can develop yourself. But I'm here to say the things that you need to do. So I want to, what will I say now? I want you to take action. It is about what? Taking.
There was a dance choreography to lighten up the day. Dignitaries at the event commended the initiative, noting that it will help to realign the mindset of the student towards good behavior.
I want them to take home that whatever they're looking for in life, whatever Nigeria they're looking for is in them. They should believe themselves. What is patriotism? If you don't love yourself, you can't love your society. You can't love your neighbor. So when they love themselves, they wouldn't want to harm themselves. If you don't want to harm yourself, you don't harm your neighbor, you don't harm the society. So the power in whatever they're looking for in life is residing in them.
This is a laudable project. This is very good. Why? You have these young people, and I usually believe that the best time to influence their thinking is at this stage. You know, where you gather them and then they hear, you know, people who have gone through, people that have gone through the stage where they are now, to share their experience, tell their stories. It helps to inspire them. It encourages them, it motivates them, you know, to do much more. I know how, when I was younger, you know, every opportunity to sit in a conference or a workshop like this, I always go away with something. And I know some of them helps to shape who I am today. So this is very laudable.
According to this program, I've learned that you can only feel inferior when you allow others to make you feel that way. And also, being a leader is not all about, yes, I'm a leader. It's all about you taking the responsibilities of things around you. And also, I was also enticed with the question I asked today about inferiority complex. Although I don't feel like that sometimes, but due to what I've learned today, I actually understand that I can only feel inferior if I allow others to make me feel that way.
Yeah, I've learned how to control my inferiority complex, especially when I'm amongst people that are more like higher than me. And I've learned to more like stand out of the crowd. And in this seminar has tried to build my leadership abilities in my school as a prefect.
Moving from here, AJEROMI IFELODUN LCDA will continue to promote excellence at work.
We're hoping to establish SDG clubs in their schools. We're hoping to go back to their communities and create the change that they have been inspired to create. They shouldn't just be people who just take knowledge and they don't apply it. They should go back to their communities and transfer the same knowledge that they have gained. Let's see changes in our community, let's see changes in our schools, let's see changes in Nigeria.